Hello everyone, it's been a while. Today I have a giant haul for you guys. I've been slowly getting back into Romantasy, and paranormal romances are my guilty pleasure, so I've been on a bit of a binge with this genre. So if you don't like Romantasy or anything like that, you can feel free to click away. But if that's right up your alley, then make sure to stick around. This is going to be a little bit lengthy with the amount that I bought, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. The first one I got is Broken Mate by Jen L. Gray. I really love these old, like, corny early 2000s artwork. I see a lot of people on Kickstarter are doing like the fancy special edition art and stuff, but I always feel like I really enjoy the old covers. Like, you just know when you look at it what you're getting into, and I feel like it's kind of part of their identity. And while like the newer covers look nice, they always just look so plain, and I feel like they lose their identity a little bit. And if I saw that in a store, I feel like I'd be less likely to pick it up. But like, look at this. This one's actually pretty nice. It's actually photoshopped pretty well. This one I was actually surprised by because it ended up being signed, and I found this secondhand on one of eBay's like resale stores. Not eBay's resale stores. Goodwill, they'll like resell stuff online, and I found this for like $8, and they didn't say anything about it being signed, so I was thoroughly surprised when I opened it and it was signed. So that's super cool to find a signed book for only $8. I never get that lucky. The next series I got is, what was this? The Wolfborn Trilogy. The first one is Hidden Mate, Blood Secret, and oh my gosh, Awakened Magic. I'm trying not to drop them because they're really nice. I also found this set on eBay. Also, another set that was signed that I was not expecting it to be. And this is really cute, the way she signed the inside of these ones. She has like a little quote from the book in her signature. Oh, and I forgot to point out that this is by the same author. I never know whether I should say the author or not, because I'm not sure how well people can like see the book cover. So I feel like I should say the author, but then I feel like maybe that annoys people. Once again, I really love the cover art for these. They make me like super nostalgic. The second one I got is Pack Rivals, Part 1 and 2. I actually, found this author on Kickstarter, and I backed one of her projects, which is Heat Clinic, and I've been meaning to pick up her other books, and then I saw this set on eBay. They were selling both of them for like 15 to 20 bucks, so I had to pick them up, and I'm glad I did. I've been looking at them for quite a while. I hope to get to them soon, but I'm not sure. I'm a mood reader, so what I usually feel like I'm in the mood is switches around constantly. Ooh. Trying not to knock down the tower I built over here. It's like playing Jenga. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what this series is about, but I've heard people say good things about it, and I found this set on eBay for only 20 bucks, so I decided to pick it up. That is Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Cursed, and Kingdom of the Feared. If you've read this series, please let me know in the comments below whether it's actually good or not. I didn't see until after I bought it that it kind of has mixed reviews, so now I'm kind of not sure whether I want to invest the time into them or not. Oh, that's right. I've not read any dark romances before, but I've heard good things about this series, especially because people said it's also a monster romance. So I picked up Her Soul to Take, Her Soul for Revenge, and Soul of the Witch. Couldn't remember the name of the last one. So I'm kind of excited to get into these, but also kind of nervous because dark romances, I'm sure a lot of you might know, are a hot topic right now, and there's a lot of controversy behind them, and I've heard some very questionable things about the content in them, so we'll see how I end up liking those. I do want to start the first one soon. We'll see. It might be one that I pick up and just like read off and on. The next one I got is a Dark Hollow Star. This one, another one I heard mixed things about after I bought it, but I bought it for $4 on eBay, so if it ends up being mediocre, I can't complain. I do think I heard that, I believe this is a queer romance, but I'm not like 100% sure, so that'll be interesting. I think the only thing that I'm kind of dreading about it is that people said it gets really slow in the middle, and I hate when books drag, so we'll see. I hope that ends up being better than it is. If I end up not liking it, at least I only paid a couple bucks for it. I got the Wolfpack Bloodline set. This I was not expecting to come like this. Like, I was expecting a box set, but this is literally just like they took some ebooks and then just printed it into like a paperback. And then like the back is just like that. And I'm like, is this actually like a legal copy? I'm not actually sure. But then I've seen like some other sets that are like this, so I don't know. It still looks good. I'm still excited to read it. It just wasn't what I was expecting. I did pay like $20 for this, so I don't know. Life lesson: don't buy books unless they have like the actual like an actual picture of the physical book. If they have a stock photo, be very, very wary. This one I am excited to get to because I've heard some people on Instagram say good things about this series, and this is the Mate Finder series. This is the complete collection omnibus, so I'm very excited about this. I am also a little annoyed about this because I paid like 20 to 30 bucks for it because I couldn't find it any cheaper anywhere else because I think it's out of print. But then I got it, and there's a giant Value Village sticker on the back where they bought it for $6 and then had the audacity to resell it for like $30. This is why no one likes scalpers. This is why no one likes you. Don't be dense when people get mad. I'm just saying. This one is this month's Owl Crate box subscription thingy-majigger. This is Gifted and Talented. This one actually sounded pretty funny. I read like the first couple pages, and it has like, it's one of those books where each chapter is like a different point in time that like leads up to the events that happened. And I haven't read a story like that in a while, so that sounded interesting. So it's basically like this family there's like a lawsuit and all this that's happening. It sounded pretty interesting. And it's got nice fancy edges in the back. And then the actual book itself. Pretty fancy. I kind of like the artwork for the inner end pages. I don't know, the first end page is kind of like, looks entertaining. And then there's her signature. And then the inside of the dust jacket has like the family tree and stuff. I like how you can't really see the text, but it has like a little description of the characters, and I like the side panel. It says, aside from being assholes, they're also fucking frauds. So that alone is kind of like, oh, that's funny. That kind of makes me want to read it. But I've been on the edge with Elcrate lately because their quality has really gone downhill. Like, the feeling of this dust jacket is like super paper thin. Usually it has like a nice, good, like cardstocky kind of paper, but I don't know, and it kind of got like bent up on the edges already during shipping. So I don't know. The next one I also found on eBay. This is Sinful Vows, and this is a crime family book. I've not read like a mafia romance or anything like that, so this should be an interesting experience. I thought it just looked, I'm not gonna lie, I bought it because it looked nice, and it was only like 30 to 40 bucks, so I decided to pick it up. And the book just looks similar to the case. It's got some nice edges, and then I think the back is the same. Yeah, I think this one might be signed. Oh, it's got a digital signature, but yeah, so that looked interesting. Thought I'd pick it up. I'm always a sucker for like the special editions. This one I'm excited for. This one I found really cheap from a seller. Is like 20 bucks. And this is Pack Darlings. This is the Smut Probably special edition. And they also sent me all the stuff that came with the box. So I got like the review sheets, the annotation set, and bookmark and stickers. But so here's that. Can you tell my favorite genre is by this point? I just love werewolves so much. They're my guilty pleasure. There's just something about paranormal romances. But I believe this is the complete collection. Yeah, complete duology. So I'm excited to get into this one, especially since they gave me like an annotating set and stuff. I do believe this one is signed. Yes, sir. It is indeed. And I like that they give you like a bookmark for like suggested annotation colors. So if you don't want to like highlight in it or anything, since it's a signed copy, you can just put in your tabs, and then your little bookmark can remind you which one's for which. So that's really appreciated. I did sign up for the Smut Probably wish list, but it's super backed up, so I don't know how long it'll take until I can get on it, which kind of upsets me, because they have some really nice editions and like really interesting ones that I want to read. We're almost to the end. Next one I got is Shadow of the Wolves. I think, yep, this is also a complete collection. This one I don't think was signed. Nope. It has some really bamfin art inside. This I also found on eBay. It's only like 15 bucks, so I decided to pick it up. It's also by Mila Young, which is also another favorite author. Whew. And last but not least, we have the Blissful Omega Purse. I just randomly found this on eBay. It was like 10 bucks for this, and this is like the complete collection. So I decided to pick it up. Usually I don't like Omegaverse stuff. It's probably my least favorite of like werewolf type stuff. But I decided I'd give it a go. I looked at the reviews on Goodreads and they were all pretty positive, so I was like, I'll give it a chance. That's only like a couple bucks. Might as well pick it up. So yeah, that is my giant haul. Probably, I'm hoping that's my only haul for a while. I need to save money, but you know, I'm a bookworm, so we'll see how that goes. You may or may not see another haul soon. But yeah, let me know on the comments below if you liked any of these books, if you've read any of them. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions, which ones sound interesting to you, if any of them sound interesting. If they don't, definitely want to hear your opinions. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.